Now, let's take a closer look at the villain side. The villain doesn't use a board for their characters, but they have a command post to rule them all. The most important part of the command post is the river. The river is used to activate one or several characters thanks to their tile. To activate a tile, the villain has to spend a number of energy cubes indicated above the tile by the river. These cubes are taken from the reserve zone and moved to the fatigue zone. Once activated, the tile is moved at the end of the river, and all the other tiles are shifted to the left, thus decreasing their activation cost. The villain can activate up to 2 tiles per turn. Activating a tile means that all of the characters corresponding to this tile will be activated in any order depending on the villain's will. When activated, a character will be able to perform an action, an attack, a manipulation, a thought, depending on the characteristics indicated by their tile. The character will be able to perform a movement, either before or after the action. For this movement, the character will benefit from their move point bonus, indicated here by the tile. The villain can also buy more move points for the characters they are currently activating by spending energy cubes to the movement space. Once a character has been activated, there is no turning back to the previous character's activation. Those spaces you can see here are used by the villain to perform defenses, rerolls, and to buy extra move points. The numbers here are the exertion limit of those spaces, and they indicate the maximum number of energy cubes the villain can put there. These are the life points track. They are used to track the life points of the special characters controlled by the villain. Here, for example, the villain controls Bane, who starts with 6 life points. The event tile is a special tile, with effects described in each mission. Most of the time, you will get reinforcement points in order to bring back neutralized characters into the game. When all the characters of a tile are neutralized, then their tile is also neutralized. For this, you will take the tile and put it at the end of the river, neutralized face up. If characters from this tile must come back in the game, then the villain will take this tile and put it normal face up. At any time, the villain can dredge their river by removing a neutralized tile from it, thus decreasing the activation cost for the other tiles. To dredge the river, the villain must remove permanently 2 energy cubes from their fatigue zone. Once per game, the villain can demobilize a tile. This tile needs to be a henchman or elite level tile. To find the level of a tile, you just have to look at the stripes here. 1 stripe means this is a henchman level tile. 2 stripes mean this is an elite level tile. When demobilizing the tile, the villain will also remove from the game all the according miniatures. Plus, they will remove permanently 2 energy cubes from their fatigue zone. The upkeep villain step is performed at the beginning of the villain's turn. Then, all energy cubes from their spaces are moved to their fatigue zone. This means that all energy cubes used during the villain's turn will count in the exertion limit of their spaces even during the hero's turn. Then, still at the beginning of the villain's turn, the villain will recover energy cubes. The villain will take them from their fatigue zone and put them in their reserve zone. Thus, the number of energy cubes recovered will depend on the recovery value that you can see here.